Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach how to make the student marks calculation system using front-end application React, right? So here I already taught how to add two numbers. The same thing you have to do the marks as well. So here as I am going to change this one as a marks 1, marks 2, this one marks 3. Right. Let's save. Control S to save. Now let's see it. Now I'm going to enter the marks 70, marks 2 50, marks 3 67. Click me. Here the total is 187. Average is 62. Your grade is A. Right? So here if the grade is I have make the conditions. So here these are the condition I have to make. Right? If the average is greater than 70A, I'm going to change it as 50B. Otherwise C. If I make 3 condition also. So here, right. So the simple student marks calculation system, how to do in React, we'll see step by step. Okay. First, what I'm going to do is, first you have to install the React app, right? So how to install the React app? Now I'm going to go to here. I'm going to make the folder which is a React exercise EX. Inside the React folder, I'm going to create the projects, React project, all the React projects. So how to install the React? I taught, right? If you are not watch my basic React tutorial, I have given the link below. You just go and watch my all the basic video tutorial, right? So very simple, right? You go React JS, get started. You have to type get started. You just type get started. React JS get started. You type this link. It's coming here. Here the installation is there. Where's the things? Create a new React app. Click on this one. Go here. This is the command which you run, right? npx create React app my app. My app means you have given the name of the app, right? What is the name you have given? It will be installing based on the name. What is the name? If I just copy this line back to this is my folder. Inside the folder, I'm going to type cmd. Here, what is the command you copied? Right click, it is pasted. Here we have changed the things as student marks. Press enter key. Now you have to wait until the React installation is completed. You have to wait until. Now you can see the installation is done. If you get the success message, you have a installation done, right? So after done the installation, let's go to the project. Here this is the project folder. Inside the project folder here our app folder is created. Here student app. Okay, here inside the folder we have to run the app. So double click and open the folder. Here I'm going to run the app using cmd. Now you can go inside the folder. So here this is a command prompt. How to run it? You type here npm start, right? Okay, so you write npm start. You write npm start. Right. It will be configuring and running your port on React, right? Now start the app. I have it will be saying already run the key under this port because I have already run one app. This is the one is running. So if I'm going to run another app, so that what I'm going to do is I'm going to type yes instead of that. Yes, right. You type yes, it will be configuring another port instead of, right. So you have the same time you have to run the two React application. Okay, once one is running the similar port, you have to open the another React application. It will be generated different port here. Starting the development server, it will be generated. Now you can see here the port is generated here 3001, right? So here your React home page is running. So now the same port I'm going to paste it on here. This one should be our Chrome browser. I paste it on my Chrome browser. Right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this project into my VS Code editor. So type cmd code space dot. Right. It will be open up your uh, VS Code editor. Right. Now what I'm going to do is, this is it's open up your VS Code successfully. Now what I'm going to do is, this is your modules folder. Okay. This is all the dependencies there. This is a page JSON file. This is the src folder. Inside the src folder, this is the index.js. This is the most important file, right? This app is running. So another one here is that that means this app.js. Right here, this application is running. So now what I'm going to do is, this is the application default one. I'm going to remove them all the stuff, right, inside the div tag, right? So I'm going to here also, this one also I'm going to remove it. If you are type hello, okay, control S save. Now I'll be able to see the, you can check the application which is here hello will be displayed for file, right? Now what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to create a new component. So what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to create a new component, right? So what I'm going to do is the same thing I'm going to do it, right? So I'm going to create the, here you have to create the src, select the src folder. You have to type the folder components. This is the efficient way to, so you have to create the components. You have to components, these components, right? Inside the component folder, I'm going to create the file which is a student marks, student marks.js. The component folder it will be created, marks.js. Now here, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to copy and paste this code, because don't worry about that, I'll be explaining, right? Don't worry about that, right? So don't worry about that. I just copy this one, I paste it over here. I'll be explaining. If I write step by step, it take too much of time to complete it, right? First, what I did here is, here get rid of these lines. You have a confused, right? React Act. Right. Now it is defaultly coming like this, right? Here you can check here app folder app.js. It defaultly here, this one will be a function. You will be able to see inside the return view. Here you have to write like this. Okay. The same thing here as well. Student marks. So here also what I'm going to do is, here there will be the function. I'm going to write this one as a student marks. Student marks. You have to import here, export it here. Student marks, right? So the same function, Control C to copy, Control V to paste below. Right. Now here, what I did here is, this one you have to forget about these lines. So inside the return, we have created a simple HTML file. This simple HTML file. Okay, this is a simple HTML file, right? You have to go to the, just go to the Google and type Bootstrap form. Bootstrap form. Just copy this form and paste it. Only the different thing is, you have to do it the same form. Just copy this form tag. We don't need that. You just copy this only line. If you post any values, you need a form tag. We don't need them. You have this one also. You have to copy these lines. This is all the form. Okay, I paste down here. I paste it here. Only here the form is started, form is closed. Form is started, form is closed. I have a fields, right? So here only the div class container. Here the heading I am going to give as, I gave as student marks calculation. Here label marks 1. Inside the input type text name marks 1. This is a Bootstrap you have to attach. On click, you have to this event you have to write it. On click event. Here this one should just set marks. This variable I have already created above. Okay, so here if you go here, the function, add function, it is starting here. You have to create a constant variable mark m1 set marks. It's just set and get and set values, right? Like this. You have to use the state. Okay, this is state. You have to maintain with the state. Then only you have to calculate the values, right? In React, we have to maintain with the state. That meaning of use state. Use state. You have to import this use state from React. You have to import these lines to create the React app. The use state, right? That is the thing you have to do it, right? So after that, what you are going to do is another things you have to do it here as we have to import that file which is a right. Okay, now I'm going to do another simple stuff, the app.js. Right, app.js, we have to import the bootstrap, right? We have to import the bootstrap. So how to import the bootstrap? So this is the line you have to import the bootstrap. So just copy this one. I'll be explained. So you have to go to the app.js, this file. So we don't have a bootstrap right now. So this bootstrap is not installed in the node module. You can see here. You have to check there is no bootstrap. So if you install the bootstrap, if you want to install the bootstrap, you have to go to that specific folder. This is a folder. I'm going to type here, and I need a bootstrap. Inside the folder, you have to type npm install bootstrap. Bootstrap. Press enter key. Okay, this is must when you install the bootstrap in your form. Okay, you have type npm install. That's the short form of you have type I. Okay, if you want long term, you will be able to type install. So the you can type the short form I. Okay, it will be simple install the bootstrap component into your nb node modules. Then you will be able to call the path of the bootstrap, right? So here, sorry about the path. Okay, I'll be teach you. Don't worry about that. This logo we no need, right? You successfully complete the bootstrap installation. Okay, so here you go back to your node modules folder. You can see here there will be the folder which will be created bootstrap. Here it will be created bootstrap. Right, this path you have to give. Bootstrap give this one. This path you have to CSS. So min.css is there, right? So you have to write import. You have to write import distant bootstrap. You have to give this path. Okay, where your bootstrap is there inside the app folder. Right here, in here, app.js. So you have to go to the Node.js model. You have to write bootstrap. You have to write like this. This is how you have to give the path. Okay, now let's save all. Back to my right now here I already put it to all the forms details, right? So here after the I'm going to run the app and check whether it's working fine or not. After the time be here you have to write here div, you have to write this component name which is a you have to write component. You have to call it like this, student marks. That add the component. Let's save. It's working. Now let's add the marks 34 6. It's working, right? It's working perfectly well. Now here what I did here is so far. So here this is the component, say app.js. You have to call the component here bootstrap style. You have to import it. You have to write like this. Don't worry, this is all the source code I provide you. Student.js here. When you type like this in this input box mark here, it will be stored in this variable. You have to set it here. Second one, third one. If you set and store here this function. After that, we have to calculate the value. So you have to try to create the variable total. Here you have to create the total equal num1, marks1, marks2, marks3. You have to write this convert the number as numbers. You have to write the conversation numbers, right? Get the total and print it over here. Average converted. So you have to create the variable also average equal average total. We divide by the number of subjects. We have a 3 marks, so 3 subjects. After that, set the average again. So after that, we have to do the simple validation. If the average is greater than 70A, if else if 50, so we have to go another condition. 35 is C, otherwise F. Like this is the condition, right? So we have to put the three conditions, right? After that, we have set the grade. So we have to call it like this. Value inside the value dot. So you have to write like this in React. Okay, you have to write like this to get the dot. Inside the value, you have to call it like this. This variable, which variable? This variables. This total grade, this all the variables, we have to call it like this. It is print out. It print out. Okay, it is print out. Great. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. If you love my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.